Hi, it's Nick and welcome back to another Twin Trees creative video. Today we are out in the wide open and we are going to be trying out the Mavic Mini and the Quickshots. So we're going to talk you through all the Quickshots and give them a once around, and we're going to try and get as close as we can to the active track feature that you don't get included on the Mavic Mini that you do in many of the other DJI Mavic models. And apparently I've been seeing on YouTube that if you use the circle Quickshot, you can get pretty close to active track. So that's what we're going to put to the test today. So when you go into the Mavic Fly app and select Quickshot, there are 4 different types of Quickshot that you can utilize with the Mavic Mini. We've got Droney, we've got Rocket, Circle and Helix. And this is the screen here, screen recording from my iPhone. So we'll start with Droney and we'll see what we get with that.
3, 2, 1.
So as we can see, Droney moves up and away from the selected area. The great thing about the Quickshots is that it automatically returns you to the start point once you've finished. And let's go to Rocket. So Rocket is literally going to move directly up from the selected area.
3, 2, 1.
As you can see there, the control stick moved and it exited the Quickshot. So because I pressed one of the control sticks slightly, it actually brings you out of the Quickshot mode. So you literally have to press it and let go. Okay, let's go on to the Helix. This one's a bit different. We can choose whether we move to the left or the right hand side of the selected area. And as you can see here, I actually moved the camera down to get a different angle of attack.
2, 1.
There we go, Helix gives you that slightly more cinematic look. These were all shots that I did with Kim, my subject, standing still. So this brings us on to what I talked about at the start of the video, the circle quick shot. And we're going to actually try getting Kim now to move as we take the shot and see if we can have some form of an active track on her as a subject. So as you can see, that came out pretty well. That was actually one of the best takes that I did. They didn't all come out that well. So hey, get off my camera. So we started this shot behind Kim and it was going to move to the right. Ideally, what we'd want it to do would be to sweep around and in front of Kim, the subject. But as you can see, it doesn't quite complete its arc. It's now doubling back upon itself and it's trying to continue focusing on the subject. That failed pretty miserably, so it was obviously beginner's luck, that first shot. Run back to the starting point and tried another shot, this time from above, looking down. Again, you can see it moving to the right, but it isn't quite tracking her. Now it's in a total state of panic and confusion, and it's flipping around 360, trying to find the subject matter. This one started sort of down low, just behind Kim, to the left. And the idea again was that it would arc around to the left, round in front of her and follow her all the way. As you can see again, it's tracking her, but then loses her, and then again goes into a blind panic and starts flipping around to try and find her. Gives a nice shot actually now, but certainly didn't track her as intended. This shot's really interesting, so we start again from in front of the subject matter and look at the outcome. Look how well it tracks her. Again, she's walking really slowly here to try and give the Mavic every chance of keeping her in focus. And this brings about what I think is a really nice shot, with Kim pretty much in the centre and tracked really well throughout. So from our short experiment there, what we can see is that the circle mode does contain an element of active track, in the sense that you can have a moving object, albeit moving very slowly. The ones that worked the best were where I started somewhere towards the front of the subject, and the Mavic Mini was able to arc and spin around whilst keeping the subject tracked. Okay, so job done. High five. High five. High five. High five. That was pretty successful. So hopefully what you can see from the footage is that no, clearly the Mavic Mini hasn't got active track, but you can get some really good footage with the quick shots, and that was just in a plain old field with a few cows and horse running around in it. You can just imagine if you were somewhere a little bit more easy on the eye, with more points of interest, you get some brilliant shots with the quick shot feature in the Mavic Mini. If you're after the active tracker, then you need to pay more money, basically. It isn't going to replicate what's in the Mavic Air 2, for example, but it's pretty damn good. Any final words?
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Till next time.